Hello there carpologists, I'm Joe, and today you join me cowering in my bivvy with the mozzie mesh door down because I'm getting eaten alive. But what I'm currently sat on is what I'm going to be reviewing. It's the Avid Benchmark X bed chair and incorporated sleeping bag, and they say it sets a new standard on comfort. So I'm going to be putting it to the test. I'm currently got the rods out, staying here until tomorrow, so I'm going to be sleeping in it tonight, and I'll get back to you in the morning with all the features and how well I slept. Hopefully I'll have some fish that I don't sleep well, but if I don't get interrupted, I'm sure from just the feeling of it on my arse, it's going to be a very nice sleep. Morning everyone, and rather uneventful night, which is poor on the fishing side of things, but very good plus point on the bed point thing, because as soon as I hit the sack, I was asleep. That's thanks to the memory foam, really comfortable on my back. And again, you've got the lumbar support just under here, so that added support, so it's not all really saggy and too cushiony. There's still enough support where you need it, but very comfortable. Now, Benchmark isn't a brand new thing to Avid, but the previous generation weighed quite a bit. So the first thing they did was to put it on a crash diet. They've completely done away with the fourth leg, so it's now down to a 3-leg system, but it's still just as much support because of the way they've been strategically positioned. And the frame has been changed from steel down to aluminium, so it's kept its strength but lost a lot of weight. So just to give you some figures, the previous Benchmarks weighed 12 kilos for the standard and 15 kilos for the larger one, and now they weigh 14 kilos for the standard one and 18 kilos for the large, which is 1 meter wide. Now that may sound like the figures have gone up, but that's now because they are a full system. This is the Benchmark X that I have with me today. It's the larger one of the two and it weighs 18 kilos, but that includes the dual layer sleep system and the foam mattress, all completely as standard. Now the next update, and that I'll go into more details in a minute, is the comfort aspect. Fully integrated sleep system now, so you've got a 4-season sleeping bag, you can choose what layers to sleep under, and you've got a 2-inch memory foam mattress, so comfort is absolutely sublime, and thanks to the full lumbar support up to your torso, there's absolutely no risk of sagging. And lastly, they've ditched the cam wheel system and introduced dual steel twin hinges so that you can fold the bed nice and flat. Now, as this is an all-in-one sleep system, it's a bit different to the more traditional bed chair and sleeping bag setup, because normally you'd have a sleeping bag that gets retained to the bed chair by straps and clips, and so sometimes you can still move around a bit and then you've got sort of straps hanging around. Because it's an all-in-one system, the bag, if we're going to call it a bag, or the top layers, completely zips to the foam mattress itself, so there's no extra straps anywhere. It's very nice and tidy, and nothing moves around with you, because often if you can move around a sleeping bag, it can move with you. Because this is completely zipped to the memory foam mattress, there's very little, if any, movement in the bag. So if you move around, the bag's not going to move with you. Talking of the zips, there are zips on either side. You've got 2 zips. So you've got the top one, which you unzip that, and it removes the top layer, which is like a fleece-lined top layer, thin layer, great for in the summer. You can keep that on and sleep between that and the bottom layer in the warmer months where you just want a little bit of cover but not too much to keep you too warm. That does fully zip off if you want. And then you've got the second zip, which has a clip at the top to hold it in place. You unzip that one, and that is entering you into the full bag sort of thing. So you've got the 2 layers on top and you're straight onto the memory foam mattress. So that's ideal for those colder nights, which, to be fair, I actually used last night. Despite it being about 22 degrees yesterday in the day, the mist rolled in, it dropped proper cold, and because I got sunburnt yesterday because I'm an idiot, I got quite chilly. So I was under both layers last night, excuse the peat works, and I was nice and comfortable. It's a perfect temperature for even these sort of April sort of nights, where it's hot in the days sometimes but drops off in the evening. So it's very versatile. You can choose whether you want to have the full sleeping bag or 1 layer, sleep under each, and if you really want to, for some reason, if you want to remove the memory foam mattress, you can completely remove that and you're just on the base layer. So all of these things are fully removable, so you can wash them easily enough. Now, as I said, both these top layers can be removed or used in conjunction with each other depending on how warm or cold the weather conditions are. The zips are oversized and crash zips. They're very quick to get out of. I had to use it a couple of times before I fully got to sleep, so I had a few touches and I thought, was I going to have a fish? And straight away, just pull on it and the zips were undoing, so I was out very easy. There's no way of it sticking. And that's also helped by the fact that it's fully connected to the memory foam mattress itself. There's no sort of flex. So as soon as you pull on it, that zip's coming undone. As I said, this bed was ultra comfortable last night, and that's all thanks to the 2-inch memory foam which is built into the system. Now that can be removed, and underneath that is lumbar support, which supports you in all the key areas. That lumbar support reaches from here up to kind of your shoulder area, so everywhere that needs that extra support. And on bed chairs it can be quite prone to sagging in those areas. There's this extra support, and you know that it's going to keep you supported, it's not going to sag over time. And also the legs, there's 6 legs obviously you've got set here, here and here, so that's for added even weight distribution. This not only makes the bed more stable, but again just supports you a lot better through your night's sleep. Now each leg is fully adjustable by pushing down the button, and that extends the legs and holds it in place when you let go of the button. At the very bottom of the legs are large mud feet, so it doesn't matter what sort of terrain you're on. If you're in quite a boggy area, because of the large surface area of the feet and the fact that there's 6 legs, it means that you won't sink in and it'll keep you nice and supported the whole night's sleep. The frame also features double hinges both at the foot end and the head end. Now that means that when you fold it down, you can leave the bag in situ and it'll fold nice and flat. And once it is folded up, there is also a security retention strap which you clip into place, pull down tight so it holds everything together when it's in transport. Now the bed I have with me today is the Benchmark X. That's the larger of the 2 Benchmark X sleep systems. This one comes in at 50 to 60 centimeters high, depending on how extended the legs are, 100 centimeters wide and 210 centimeters long, and comes in at 18 kilograms. And when fully packed down with the bag still in situ, it comes in at 35 centimeters by 95 centimeters by 100 centimeters. Now the price that comes with this extreme luxury and comfort away from home is $359.99 for the Benchmark standard model and $409.99 for the Benchmark X, which I've had with me today. Now it's also worth noting that you can buy this bed chair minus the sleep system for $249.99 for the standard and $299.99 for the X model. For more information, please visit the Avid website. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.